Hi, literally just got this, just arrived, ordered it on Friday morning. It came out on Thursday at, the early hours of Friday morning at 2 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. It's the new Mavic 3 and it's the Fly More pack. Thought long and hard about whether to buy the Cine version with the ProRes. I can't see myself using it. It's a big jump. I'm not sure about the controller. I think about £800–900 of the extra couple grand you pay for the controller. But equally, I think this looks like it's quite a cheap controller. It's exactly the same controller in this as the Mavic Mini 2, which is a very basic controller. So it's interesting they should use the same. I thought it's something I could possibly upgrade. We'll see how it gets on, but I do like using my phone and that it's internet connected and that kind of jazz. So this is the Mavic 3, the long awaited Mavic 3. I bought the Mavic 2 when it very first came out. I've run two of those at the moment. I have my main one I use for pro jobs, and then I have a spare just in case anything happens. The spare I also use for Lume Cube photography and lighting that I use Lume Cubes for, so I don't use my main one for that. I run an Inspire 2, but I hardly ever use that for the simplicity of the Mavics, and this is obviously the latest tech. I believe it's got OcuSync 3, but the controller only runs OcuSync 2, so that's a bit of a strange one. So anyway, Fly More pack. I have to admit that I kind of just wanted it, so I got it. I don't know the details of everything that's in it. I know there's 3 batteries instead of 1, and there's a set of ND filters as well. I couldn't tell you which ND filters. So this is opening as is. So I say ordered it directly from DJI, and I got an email straight away saying that Helen in China had dispatched it. Helen is not the commonest name in China. So it made me think, let me take care to move around the tripod leg that's here. Helen's not a very common name in China, as I say, so I thought, hey, it might be that it actually is already in the UK and I'll get quick delivery. As it happened, as I say, I ordered it Friday morning and this is Monday afternoon. A few of the couriers in the UK, namely Hermes, are appalling, and they will leave your parcels on the doorstep, which is not something I want to do with a high value item like this. Let's get this label open. I paid for the Fly More, sorry, not the Fly More, I paid for the insurance that comes with Apple. That was £300 for 2 years. I do have very good insurance with Cover Drone, but they're very good to me and they have no quibble replaced drones. I flew one into a tree and they fixed that. I dropped the Canon, this is a Canon R5 I'm filming this with. Dropped that in the sea when doing some night photography at St Michael's Mount, and they kindly let me use. I had some extra cover in case of to cover camera equipment, not just the drones, and they kindly let me use that. So I thought, I'm already covered for damage to this with my normal drone insurance, but I actually thought I'd give them a bit of a break. It might sound like lunacy, but it's the speed at which you get the replacements. So I think you get 3 replacements sent to you straight away, which is, if you've got jobs going on, that's handy. Right, let's find a way in. Found a bit of, there we go. So, okay, so it actually arrives. This is rather beautiful. They are good. There's nothing like nicely packaged equipment. You've spent a lot of money and it's nice to actually have something to show for it. So there's a little code there to scan with your phone. Ooh, God, it's heavy. Gee, whizzaroo. How heavy is that? Wowza. God, that is very heavy. So the case comes in this bit of plastic and a matte sort of finish. I am a bit anal with these things. I do keep all the packaging just in case of any issues. Alright, there we go. Doing a reset. Actually, can you see him selling my Dell XPS over there? And that's doing a factory reset for resale, so that's happening in the background. So it's kind of like an urban rucksack with this sort of what you call, almost not cord, but sort of like rucksack feel of a sort of Second World War rucksack there. But wowzers, that is heavy. Actually, wait there. I should have. Hopefully that won't fall off there. I do have a set of luggage scales somewhere over here. Bear with. Know exactly where they are. Here they are. Let's find out how much this weighs. Hello, spelt with one L. Here we go, in grams, that is... What the hell? That can't be right. Let's do that again. Kilograms. Okay, that's better. So it's 4.57. So 4.5 kilograms, over 4.5 kilograms in weight. So that is heavier than Inspire 2, but obviously that is with all the batteries things. A little diagram of how you can use this case. It's very nice, very smart, as is usually the case. And actually, I tell you what, no wonder it's heavy. So the buckles and things are solid metal, not solid metal, but are metal, not plastic. So that is nice actually. You can turn up like a trendy courier. So we've got a top pocket in the lid. Let's see what that is, turn that around. Alright, so that's, okay, so you can shoulder strap it. And there's some padding in that. Okay, very nice. Oh, that is nice actually. I'm starting to get very excited. It's quite funny. I've made sure that I knew I wasn't going to be in when I got notification of the delivery. So, as I say, Hermes have a habit of leaving stuff on the doorstep, so potentially can have things stolen. So I said if they could leave it with a neighbour, but unfortunately my neighbour sent their sort of 4-year-old child around with it, who just left it on the doorstep. So it could have been rained on, could have been stolen. So it could have been a disaster. Oh, whoa, 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 wee wah, woo wah. Well, that is very nice. That's velvet in there. I like that, or suede. Right, oh, here comes the drone in its little GIMP outfit. I don't know if any of you are sort of fans or know of the comic, UK comic called 2000 AD, which is where Judge Dredd originated from, but there was a Celtic warrior there called Schlaine, something like that, and he used to wear a hero harness. Whenever he went into berserker mode, he had to wear a special harness so he didn't contort himself out of shape and snap his body. And this is what this looks like, reminds me of a little bit. That's quite incredible, lovely. So weight feels pretty similar to a Mavic 2. And now we have boxes. This almost looks like it's been owned before, because well, it's no way it can have, because it's this is brand spanking new. So it's quick startup guide, charging hub, won't bother showing you that, so it's a 3-charge hub. Whee! And we have, so I did notice when I was buying this you could get sort of new silent or quieter props. So I don't know whether these come with quiet props. So there's a USB to USB-C cable there, and this is, I'm just going to fall over again. This here is, I would imagine it is the, well, I thought it was going to be the filters. Yeah, it is. So beautifully packaged, soft insert. If I'm honest, I don't actually like this asymmetry of the two lenses. It seems a bit bizarre. I would have thought there's more risk of light going through the glass and sharding, not sharting but sharding, but it is the way it is, and I presume they've tested all that out. So Hasselblad written on that. Hasselblad of course is owned by DJI now, so a massive European, really one of the highest, high-endest, if you can say that, camera companies in the world, now owned by DJI. So there we go. Oh, hang on. No, there's more. Sorry, I do believe in a tidy desk, honestly. So a little flap inside the bag. Can you see that? Move a hand. Flap. There. Beautifully done as well. And there's the batteries. There's a charging block. So batteries in size. Let's hold them up next to an existing Mavic 2 battery. I wouldn't want to. No, couldn't tell you which was heaviest. Completely different feel. I have to say I much prefer the Mavic 2 top loading batteries, far less likely to fall out. The only time I've lost a drone due to a battery coming loose was in a Phantom, where I think I hadn't put it in properly, and it just slid out the back as I took the drone off and sort of accelerated away whilst I was trying to film some surfers. So there's absolutely no charge for transportation in those batteries. It's kind of a soft rubbery feel even to the exterior of the metal parts, which is quite interesting. So it feels all very quality. And there you go. We will leave it there. Don't think there's much else to show you. Oh, there's the controller, but as I say, that's the same controller as in the Mavic Mini 2. Very basic. I presume that the fancy controller, which has a lot of butts, fits in there. And no, the original Smart controller does not work with this, and I don't think the new Smart controller is back compatible with other drones. There's another little pocket inside that. So it's a beautifully made bag. Excited by that. Side pockets, not big enough to put a drinks bottle in, but shove something in there. And there you go. And another zip pocket at the back. Let's see if there's anything in there. Now that's just that. You're probably bored senseless. So, oh, hang on. No, hang on. Oh, let's take the Hero harness off the Mavic 3. So this is right. So that's. I'm not sure if that's magnetic or purely just a click fast thing. So this is to keep all the props. So the props are bigger. So it'd be interesting. I don't have sound testing equipment, but it is interesting. Let's should have a prop here to show you. So yeah, the props are longer and don't have the little sort of wispy sort of very similar propsies to the Merlin helicopters that fly outside my window here. Next to the naval base, so they have a little hooky bit at the end. These are very square, as I say, and I'm not sure if they are the quieter version. So an interesting use of materials. There's more modern lines on it, different colours used. The arms are by far a lot narrower on this than on the Mavic 2. And they're longer, I would suggest. That's my first impression. And but that doesn't feel like it clicks into place as firmly as the Mavic 2. I'm sure it wouldn't come loose. Let's grab this. So what sensors have we got? Let's hold it the right way. So yeah, same sensors but just slightly different configuration there, and we have a little back sensor on the Mavic 2, like a single back one, which might have still two components in it, and there is what's that? A bit of dust that's probably been put on my table. So dual sensors there, two at the front, that's pretty similar. Yeah, okay, so there's some similarities, we'll play around with that, but there's the gist of it. Far bigger camera head on it, but that's because it's it's a 3/4 sensor on it, which is similar to, or sorry, 4/3, not 3/4, 4/3 sensor, which is bigger than a 1-inch, and a 4/3 is what you get on an Inspire 2. I'm not saying there's any similarity with the Inspire 2, but it's the same sort of principle in sensor size. So there you go, that's the Mavic 2. I might get time to fly it tomorrow. I might not, we will see. I might decide to get up early, we'll get everything charged up and do a little flight. Hopefully, but I've got a lot on tomorrow. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Right, no, I've not finished with you yet. So I just was about to set up the batteries to charge. And actually, a good thing, I would say, another good thing, is the charging brick is built into the actual plug. So here I am in the UK, so it's a 3-pin plug. But before, you would have to have your country's type of plug going to a kettle connector, and then into quite a large brick, and then that going off to your the charging head, whether it's a single one or going into a multiple block. So that's lighter, good, better for travelling. So impressed with that. Some more of that'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice to have a card charger included in the Fly More? But that is life. Maybe you can't get them yet. I'll have a little look. I would say one top tip from someone who's found out to his error. I'm pretty sure I've ruined at least 5 Mavic 2 batteries by buying a non-DJI card charger. I would say you should not take any risks with non-DJI stuff to charge up these batteries there, and I have 5 batteries that have puffed right up out of shape, and I can't see any other reason why it's happened. Anyway, thank you for watching, catch you later, bye.